This is week 12, and we are almost at the very, very end. We're actually going to do a bonus show next week that's just going to kind of recap everything that we've done over this past 12 weeks. It's flown by so quickly. It's hard to believe that we've already hit 12 weeks. This week, we are talking about reframing, refocusing, and recharging. Really, we're going to dive into some mindset stuff because no matter how often I work with business owners, it always boils down to this. Mindset is number one. Your 95% of your actions are subconscious. 95% of your actions are subconscious and reliant on that default system that we don't really want to be accessing all the time. We really want to be able to create a new default. So today we're talking about a little bit about the default, but really we're talking about how to reframe things, how to refocus, and how to recharge. Your dream client now. Do you know what that even means? Oh my God, it's so exciting. Creating the most amazing experience for the person that walks in your door so that they are so excited to scream your name, to bring more people to you, to give you everything you could have ever dreamed of with your company. Do you know what that means for you? For them, that means a great product or service, a great experience, but for you, that means a great experience too, but it means more money. It means referrals, it means repeat business, and it means joy in what you are actually doing. It's alignment with what you do and how you serve and how you get compensated for that. Isn't that great? And what a world we live in when everybody is connected.
Meika's Birdhouse in Sherwood Park. It's 9718 Orange Road. You can also get a hold of us at 780-416-4435 or on our website, www.meikasbirdhouse.com.
Hi, I'm Janine and this is Ian and we're the owners of Meika's Birdhouse.
So speaking about defaults, I was thinking a lot around how I wanted to present this for you and what I was offering inside the portal. And you have some exercises in the portal and there's a lovely video that kind of outlines a lot of stuff. But what I really wanted to kind of talk about today was the whole concept around refocusing and reframing. In lesson 1, we did that goal setting, right? And it seems so like it's goal setting and we have our goal somewhere that we can see it regularly, right? Because the more visual or the more contact we have with that goal from a mindset perspective, the more we're likely to achieve it. Now, that said, when we look at our goal, this is how we start to say yes to things and no to things, right? If it's aligned with our goal, we say yes. If it's moving us in the direction of our goal, if it's outside that, we say no. People struggle with this all the time. Oh my God, I can't even tell you how many professionals I have worked with or had this discussion with around the yeses and nos and setting boundaries. Oh my God, it's mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing. So being able to recognize what the goal is, what the big picture is, what the mission is, what direction you're headed, and then say yes or no. And understand that the fires that come into your everyday also fall into this yes or no. Somebody will say to you, this has to be done right now. Oh my God, this is They're going to yell and scream and have their little tantrum like a child. But what you'll discover is that you're going to be able to say no or put that aside for a little bit. And a lot of times people will figure out their own stuff if you don't respond that second. And then some things you really do have to address, right? So recognizing the difference between what is truly a priority, what is truly the yes, and what is not is uber important in anyone's business. I will say that one of the exercises in there you'll discover is it's a beaut. I used to be a list maker. Oh my God. I would make these lists that were crazy. They'd have like 20, 25 things, and I'd expect to get them all done in a day. What happens when you do that and you don't get them done? Do you know what happens from a mindset perspective? It's actually a knockdown. So the more I can't get accomplished, the more I feel like I didn't accomplish anything, regardless of whether on that list of 25, if I had accomplished 20 and I still hadn't gotten those 5 done, from a mental standpoint, often I am not looking at the 20 I got done. I'm looking at the 5 going, oh, I still have to do those. I didn't get them done. Right. Do you do this, Ian?
No.
Thank God.
No, not even close.
Maybe it's a female thing. I don't know. Actually, it could
I
be
don't know if it's
thing.
a lady thing or not. Janine is a list maker.
It could very well be female. And understand this is not like understanding the difference between the way that men think and women think is not a stereotype per se. It is really truly like men tend to be able to singularly focus because that's part of our evolutionary behaviors. Mm-hmm. Like if you go back to when we were cavemen, if you go back a long time in our history, men were very singularly focused because they were the hunters. We were the gatherers. As females, we were the gatherers. Gatherers were doing things like this. Oh, that berry over there, that's not quite ready. Next week, mental note, right? That fruit right there, ready to pick right now. And we were constantly being pulled in many directions. And oh, that child over there, right? I got to take care of that child, right? So we're always being pulled in different directions. So we had to multitask. It is part of our evolutionary behavior. So for men, maybe lists for them might be a little bit shorter, which is great, which is really great, because being able to focus on the things that really matter are being able to say yes. So you're going to discover in your portal the things that, the way to set your day up. It's a productivity tool that I really like. And it just sets your day up to be very, very successful in your yeses and kick the nose. Right. So I wanted to ask something too, like, where do you find that you're focusing your business right now? And where do you find that you need to look at your goals again and go, oh no, okay, so my thoughts are over here. I'm thinking about this and it's not really taking me to my goal. And then repositioning, right? So everything is always about us refocusing. Like if I'm thinking about some junk that's going on, is that actually helping me achieve my goal? Is it taking me in the direction of my goal? No, it's not. Usually it's a distraction or it takes me outside of my goal. So if really a lot of times it's just a matter of going, okay, no, because this is retraining, right? Recreating the default, because your default always talks to you. It never shuts up. Right. It's always there. So you just want to change what the default is. So what's going on in the background over here, telling you other things that take you away from your goal? That's why it's important. I think it's Joyce.
Just a second. Yeah. What do we have? Okay. Really? Okay, I'm gonna multitask.
Aha!
Right on.
The evolved male.
Yeah, no. No, it's not easy for me. Like I always like to tell people I don't get stressed, I'm just a carrier. Right? So we'll be okay. So, what was the question?
What's going on over here that's taking you away from your goal? Oh,
Yeah.
so good.
We have I think it's a wing trim. I think.
Okay.
A nail trim or a wing trim? Nail trim. Used to be done on a bird. Kind of an unexpected this morning. Another unexpected thing. But we can do this. So I think probably for me, the thing that I get stuck on is that we have the two businesses. We have Safe House and we have Birdhouse.
Yeah.
A lot of times we get going like what's happening right now with the expansion of the thing. I'm just feeling around for a bird in my hand here. Just a second. Got one. And so when that goes on, it sometimes I have to drop this, to a certain extent.
To focus on that.
Yeah, and so I am trying to learn how to kind of balance that stuff.
Okay, so
and,
calendars.
Isn't that another list?
Nope. Calendars are a funny thing because typically with calendars, we put priorities in calendars, right?
Right.
So it's a good way to kind of utilize a tool that can help you just stay on track with what you're looking to do. I'm a big believer in calendars, and I use my calendar. I use my calendar. And I never used to. I used to just let things just kind of like be whatever, but then it was chaos. So things that go in my calendar are priorities that are important. And then I really recognize the things that come in a day, what's important and what's not. Obviously, this bird just came in. This was one of your fires, right?
Yes.
But it's a priority. So you know that that's going to happen.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And
we can
give yourself a little room for those.
Yeah. Yeah, and like I said, I can do a lot of these things I can do on the fly, which isn't too hard.
Detrimental.
But it like I say, you talk about being singular, like focus on two things at one time. I'm not good at that. I never have been. But we can get her done. We can let her through. I don't know how many of these things there are actually, but definitely one. One done. Oh, there's another one in this box. There was two.
Something I was saying too is when you think about your goals, always go back, especially if you're ever having moments where you're really struggling, because this will supersede your willpower, right? Willpower only goes so far, and it's hard. And it's us pushing, which is resistance, right? It's hard. Right. So if we look at our deeper meaning, like our why are we doing this? Why do I even care about this? Yeah. Why is it important to me? And we look at those deep, deep whys, it'll always supersede any willpower. It will always create that opening for us to move forward and really be able to get traction with our goal. So that's kind of the reason why coaches will always go through some sort of goal setting in the very beginning. And if they don't, then I don't know what they're doing, because you want to always be able to retrain that default. That default comes in hundreds of times a day to like pull you out of what you're trying to do. It's the nature of it. It is the nature of our deepest self. And you have to understand that mindset that has evolved but hasn't right? It's our protection, it's survival, but it's based in scarcity. It's based in just getting enough, just getting enough.
That's right.
And that's not really what we ever want to achieve.
Yeah. Well, and honestly, doing this kind of stuff is the root of this whole business, right?
Okay.
Right? So this is what it was all built on, is looking after these little critters, right?
Caring for those birds.
Yeah. So that's and then that's for both businesses, right? That's for the rescue and here. So it's,
There you go.
Your dream client now. Do you know what that even means? Oh my God, it's so exciting. Creating the most amazing experience for the person that walks in your door so that they are so excited to scream your name, to bring more people to you, to give you everything you could have ever dreamed of with your company. Do you know what that means for you? For them, that means a great product or service, a great experience, but for you, that means a great experience too, but it means more money. It means referrals, it means repeat business, and it means joy in what you are actually doing. It's alignment with what you do and how you serve and how you get compensated for that. Isn't that great? And what a world we live in when everybody is connected.
Meika's Birdhouse in Sherwood Park. It's 9718 Orange Road. You can also get a hold of us at 780-416-4435 or on our website, www.meikasbirdhouse.com.
Hi, I'm Janine, and this is Ian, and we're the owners of Meika's Birdhouse.
Artistry and Gold, we pride ourselves in the finest craftsmanship and exceptional customer service. We're a family-owned business located in the heart of downtown Red Deer at 5001 50th Street. With all of our repairs and custom work being done here on site, we're able to provide you with the highest level of customer service and expertise. All of our diamonds are hand-selected, whether we're traveling to Antwerp, Belgium, or we're bringing you in a selection to choose from. With 3 generations of jewelry trade experience combined with an elegant, comfortable environment, we strive to make your jewelry shopping experience stress-free with good old-fashioned customer service. You can find us at artistryandgold.ca or give us a call at 403-343-6544. We look forward to seeing you soon at Artistry and Gold.
We were not. I think it popped up on our calendar this morning at about 9:30, and it's like, "Are you set up for this? No, I'm not set up for that. Are you set up for this? No, I'm not set up for that." It's like, okay, then I did. We totally missed the boat on it. So or lack of planning for that. But when we talked about, but that was a conversation Andrew and I had on the way, me driving to work, and we're talking about that. I was on the phone with her, and I said, it's completely against the way we do business, or different than the way we do it. I didn't say against. I said it was different than the way we do business. And what makes us stand out is we're really paying attention to what our customers need, and and it's like if your business,
that's a great plug.
that you just said.
Why, hello, beautiful entrepreneur. You amazing business owners. I know that you are wondering what your dream client now is about, but really, this is the crux of it. We're talking about brand identification. What makes you you and sets you aside from every one of your competitors, that puts you in your own unique space? Who are you? Brand identification is what makes you unique. If you know who you are as a brand, you know your value proposition, you know exactly how to articulate that, and it puts you as your own in your space. You are no longer in the competitive space. You are uniquely you. Brand identification in itself is crucial for marketing, and marketing is psychology. So if you understand these things, you can get really far in your business. My value proposition is I understand people and patterns on human behavior like very few. I have a very unique insight that translates both in personal and business, and I bridge those. I bring something very, very unique to a market, and I'm so excited to bring that to you. Over these 12 weeks of your dream client now, it is literally about branding you, figuring out the marketing, how to speak to them, how to give your client exactly what they want. So if we are able to really communicate who we are well, trust me, it resonates with the people that are looking for what you're offering. And then it's not about sales anymore because you're giving them exactly what they want. It is so crucial to really understand who you are, what you bring, what your special thing is, because trust me, you all have one, what your unique thing is, and then how to articulate that, who your ideal client is, and how to give them exactly what they want. This is what Dream Client Now does. We talk about all of these issues. We work through all of these issues, and we get you to a point where you are blue ocean. You are selling through the story of who you are, and you are identifying with your ideal clients. Your 5-star clients, the ones that you dream of, and the ones that dream of you, and that are so excited to wake up every day and discover that you're there for them. Those clients. And there's lots of them out there looking for you right now, but they don't know you're there. Dream Client Now is a program set up to really help you identify who you are in your own space. Take you out of this red ocean that's all shark infested and bring you into a beautiful blue ocean of smooth sailing. Until you're on board. And you should be on board because honestly, your company deserves this, and your clients are begging for it. Wow, we have an awesome journey ahead, and I am super excited to bring that to you. Dream Client Now. Sign up below.
Well, from that, but you know, if somebody's looking at jewelry in the city, even though I don't even think that we're not big, we're small, but I don't think we're one of the, I don't know what level of player we are within the city, but I do know that they would look at us. Why do I know that? Because I suddenly would see a little emulation of something we're already doing, or you know, like you know, suddenly somebody's started doing the same thing we do. There's another jeweler in town here who, if you walked into his store right now and say, I'm here to see Terry, he will tell you that Terry is busy right now, but I can help you.
Whoa, in a different store?
In a different store. He's named himself very similar to us.
Oh,
right?
That's crummy.
I know. So that's the business. He's named his business very similar to us. He will tell you, and he's a really good salesman apparently, and he will work really hard to tell you stuff. And then if he did a crappy job, which he does a lot, he will tell you that, you know, boy, Terry just did a crappy job today. He did not do
No.
that. Absolutely. And you know that I have to go talk to that Terry and make sure he straightens himself out, whatever it is. So there's that stuff that happens. And it's a smaller town, so it gets around a lot faster.